80% of this case. Why is it 80%? He has other cases he's handling. So he's giving his 80% attention to this case at the moment. So you begin to wonder and ask yourself, why the struggle? Why the drama? Why the dragging? Why all that mess? The man came out to say he's a billionaire and that he was basically saying whatever fund he needs for this case would not be an issue. I remember asking one question, I don't know what platform it was, and I just said my own concern is I just want to know what capacity is he representing this case? Is he wanting to call the government out? Is he going to ensure the autopsy is done? Is he getting a legal representative for Baba Mohbad, giving that backing and support? Is he going to be involved in the investigative process? And that's me asking because obviously we're not fools, so you have to ask questions. When somebody says, I want to help you, you want to know in what capacity they want to help you. And I've been able to speak to one or two people that maybe get to know things behind the scene, and they sort of try to assure me and say, okay, he's handling that capacity. I've not been able to call him on phone or call into his program, or I've not been able to get that successful, so I can't ask that question. But I mean, we're just watching and seeing how it takes. I'm saying that to say that, so obviously I don't understand the dragging. I don't understand the, the hatred, the cursing, and all. I can understand it from the other team, but the point is why within our team? Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Now, let me come back to my third thing, which is very important to me, is listening to that lawyer today and the hogwash or the gibberish he was chatting. I engaged someone in the comment section. I said, okay, he's making some sense somewhat when he's talking about waiting for the pathologist. But on the other bit, he's just talking crap. I don't know why there's a narrative put out there to want to disabuse or make little of the impact of social media. Can we turn down the noise so I can hear myself?
Ma'am, at this moment, please, can you miss, please?
Okay, so I don't understand why they're trying to make light of the impact of the social media on this case. For instance, the TikTok presence that has come on this case and how we've been able to keep this case alive. It may interest everyone who's listening, if that lawyer, whoever listens to any other person who gets to know these people. He's on the phone. To know that it's the social media, it's people on TikTok who have stayed night and day, that's analyzed this case, that have brought forth points that the stupid police in our government did not look at. And everybody keep making light of the fact that the police jumped on this case, and whatever they heard is a hearsay, is a purported lies. It's not a clear chronological fact of events that happened in that house. And that is why their blunders are coming out. There's a he bled profusely. Coroner court people came up and they said, oh, he just had a minor cut. That's why you have things like the house, no forensic on it, even the phones up to now. And you have people coming online. Now, that lawyer, whatever is his name, you're meant to represent the public. I don't understand how you're trying to toe the government's, defense approach, mechanism that they play to try to defend the government. It's worrying to me. I understand that he's an entertainment lawyer. He's not a government lawyer. So have you been bought? Or are you biased because it was Falana's wife that requested that is overseeing this coroner court? What exactly is going on? And then you're talking to us online as if we're fools, as if we're people who live in a timid country. We don't understand processes and we don't understand how things are done. And I literally, while he was talking, wanted to say, I kept writing West to please tell him to shut up. I wish it was people could ask him questions. While he may be right on the part of the pathologist, coming to take the case further, like the other sister said, and other people have been saying here, of course, it makes sense for you to want to interrogate or invest and ask questions from the supposed suspects. What the nurse said could have been what the statement the police are saying could be lies. Because first things first, you've seen on the coroner court that what the police said, he bled profusely. People in the house are saying something else. So what makes you think that there's statements that they gave at the police, which the police submitted to the director of prosecution, has not been compromised? What makes you think so? And I understand Westo says he was the one asking this question. But he seems to me like, I don't know, I'm sorry to say, I wasn't there at the coroner court, but I think he was just asking some very unintelligent questions. Because if you were, you would be the one to say to the court, to say, okay, we've just heard, I'm sure they have sort of, if you want to say, a redress or a meeting after the coroner court, to say, okay, the police said he bled profusely. People in the house have come out to say, oh, no, it was just a minor cut. So is it not fair that we have to ask people, we have to ask that nurse, what exactly happened? You're talking about the pathologist. The pathologist is only going to explain what toxins are in his body. And if it's very good, it's a proper pathologist, then he would explain the time of death. How do you prove motive? Does every homicide case in the world depend on a pathological report? Sorry, a toxicology report? No. There's been a lot of blunder in this case. And you come and insult our intelligence on TikTok to say, oh, every social media is not the courtroom. Social media has helped this case to bring out facts. And lately, if I may add, there's so much evidence that are coming out on social media. This girl is roping herself in every day. There's the voice note of the one she had with Abu Bell or the Hayat, whatever. There's that voice note. There are other ones where she's saying, oh, okay, don't discuss what Prime Boy is saying is not true. Even when Spending was talking today, there were people who were like, I call them moots at the comment section, who were saying he's lying. And I had to respond to it. And I said, you are the Wunmi. If you are Wunmi, you killed him, or you stabbed him, or you fought with him. Why are you not saying the truth? Now, that takes me to my fourth point, which is the Spending talking. Besto, I like the fact that you put him on a spot a little bit, because we're able to get somewhat sort of, truth or facts. Let me not say truth, facts coming out there. He's confirmed one thing, which is clear, that there was a fight, or they had an argument, and it was a toxic relationship. So Adura has confirmed that in the coroner court, and he has confirmed that. And somewhat it ties into the Prime Boy stories about they were having an argument. So fair enough. Now, the part I do not really understand, or I don't want to sound so blunt here, to say I don't believe is the 9 p.m. I don't know what, because I'm trying to put my train of thoughts. You saw him 9 p.m. on Monday. Then they were asking you for the number, or you gave a number for the nurse. So if he was hale and hearty when pressed to ask him, what did you need the nurse for? So but I understand he's on the spot. Probably he's not giving all the information, he has to, and then there are calls coming back and forth. But one thing we can take out of this is the fact that he's confirmed that there was, an argument. Obviously, if he's being polite about it, you can say there was a fight in the house, because you have to be able to pick, using your investigative mind, to pick bits and bobs. And now that puts a flaw on the stories we're hearing. Mama Mohbad said she called this young man, called to speak to the young man on Monday. If I'm correct, Olaide, you correct me if I'm wrong. She called to speak to this young man, and the girl said he was
On Monday, yes.
Thank you. And said he was sleeping. And then she tried to call back. So what happened at that time? What happened at the time? Because obviously that shows when we made the call, a distress call on Monday. So how is it that Spending, you were saying he was all right by Monday when you left? What is going on there? But I don't want to judge him. I'm just thinking he's speaking. Maybe he didn't understand the question. Maybe he's just being put on the spot. But if I just want to go by what he says, I'm beginning to ask myself, okay, you said he was all right. It was okay. So what did you need the nurse for? Why did Mama Mohbad was called at 3? You would not blah, 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 blah. I don't understand that. Because
wait, I don't know if I can come here, Annie.
Okay,
the part where he said, he talked about, when he talked about Monday, that he saw him on Monday, he said that they were looking for a nurse. So there is no how it would have been fine, and they would be looking for a nurse. It's quite unfortunate that he just came to say hi because of the speculation that he went to, he has went into hidden place after he came out and the rest. If I'm to go by the information I got and the kind of things that I was told, remember they left the show on Sunday evening. They went home that same evening, stroke midnight Monday morning. According to Spending, the issue when they got home from the show was too rousy, was too funny, that he told me he has to leave that midnight. And when it was daytime on Monday, it was midnight they got home, because he could not bear the noise and the fight, he left that house that evening to his own house. It was the next day, according to him, that Mohbad chatted him up, that he needs attention, he's dying, his hand is swelling, he's having pains, and so on and so forth, that made him to come for a brother, to come and save a brother, like to support a brother. And that was when the issue of needing the nurse arose. And they had to start running up and down to see how they can help a brother. So the nurse he was trying is not the same nurse that the DJ was trying, not the same nurse that Wunmi was trying, and so on and so forth. At the end of the day, he said he suggested that they take him to hospital because he cannot be looking a brother going down. And he said the reason why his nurse was not picking call, was not responding, is that the nurse later replied that it was not in the country. That if he has to pick a call, it will result to international call from the Benin Republic that he was. So the nurse has no choice than to reply that he is not she is not available, that she won't be available because she's not around. And she announced immediately that they should look for alternative because who I can suggest is not around. And the time he left, he doesn't know what happened again until the next day on Tuesday that they called him that Mohbad is already in the hospital. Maybe he died on that evening. He died overnight. He died on Monday night. He doesn't know. He did not even know. He only got to know in the afternoon of Tuesday that the Mohbad they were trying to help on Monday has died. And that was when he got to know on Tuesday before he found out in hospital. And that is why he said he doesn't know what killed his friend. That he needs to know what killed the friend and he is ready to say what he knows. What he knows. So I'm just trying to put that part, to connect dot along your narration, Annie. I hope you understand that part.
Yeah, I understand. But you see, even with that, there's just obviously discrepancies there. Because, there's a part of, as I said, okay, even if you want to say that sort of clears the air. Okay, Mama Mohbad, what time did you get there? He was very emphatic to say that Mohbad was fine. But the same Monday, Wunmi called Mama Mohbad, according to her story. And I'm not saying spending his line. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just,
Someone talk about conversation between Spending and Mohbad on Monday. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I saw it. I saw the conversation. Right. I don't want to go into detail.
Mm-hmm.
I saw it.
Okay. So for me, it's just like, I don't know who the cover up to kind of find out the truth here. So if he was okay at 9 p.m., Mama Mohbad had a frantic call. Why were they still waiting for the nurse? What's going on? Now, as I said, this guy, for me, I don't know much about the story because we're not there. We're just going to pick up the stories as they're giving it to us. And obviously, the fact to come out at the criminal court, because there you're properly cross-examined and all the stories you're saying have to line up. Or they're going to tear you into shreds. That's a fact. But if you just have to just look at it and try to analyze, the stories are just conflicting. They're just conflicting. So, Mama Mohbad, where do you come up with this narrative of me called you at 3 o'clock and saying you would not lose your son? What was happening then? Because if that was the case, is it that Mohbad had an issue and the case was arrested? He was the health, whatever concerns he had, was arrested. So when Spending was leaving at 9 p.m., he was okay, because it could not be the Sunday night. It just came off of a show, so 9 p.m. would not connect. So so you see, it's just so messed up. And I wasn't even going the line to even want to dissect or not analyze Spending's messages. It's just shocking to me. I'm only bringing that up to say, imagine that lawyer coming to say, oh, social media is not doing justice. So these informations we're hearing, and you're saying the coroner court cannot meet until the pathologist come in. Where would
I think, sorry, I'm not defending the lawyer, but I think he recalled that, like, he took it back by saying social media is a force, like it is a force driving it lot, and he also agreed that it played a role by, shouting to make government to exhume the body, to call for autopsy and the rest. But a whole lot of people said the lawyer's comment is not acceptable. Fine. And I let him know as well that a lot of people did not agree with you. And, of course. So we move. Thank you. So continue, Annie Azuko. I'm enjoying your, narration. It's fine.
Okay,
I'm enjoying it.
So to me, all of this is what is, just making us, and they have to, and I'm just going to put it out there. Social media, TikTok, everybody on here is actually helping this case. And for the bit of the Spending bit, God bless his soul, whatever he tried to do. And I've seen people in the comment section, please bring your foolishness to me, okay? When I get on case, I talk from a point of logic. I don't play sentiments. I talk about logic. I try to analyze with my head. I try to look at things, and then, because we have a brain. I'm not playing sentiment here. I'm not saying what Spending is saying is not right. I'm just trying to analyze. And that poor boy could be saying the truth for all we know. Because at the end of the day, he's saying he left. He wasn't there. Whatever happened, happened. We're just trying to analyze the events that this social media or the TikTok that everybody is making a light of is bringing out these informations. And now my final questions to you, Westo, is I hope all these evidences that we're hearing, whether the confessions, whether the stories that are coming out, Wunmi saying this, I hope all of this all the people who are investigating this case, even that entertainment lawyer that happens to sound as if is a government lawyer, I hope he's listening to those information. And if he's not, you better give it to him, because you said to me, the coroner court, if I understand what you said, he was asking questions there. So I hope he's listening to this other place. So when he gets them, when they come
he's
and
following
stand
up. He's even on live right now as you speak.
Good.
He's
Okay,
listening
good.
and he's following. Yeah.
Great. So I hope when he gets to the coroner court again, he's able to see this, revelations that, for instance, what Spendian said, the voice note of Wunmi, what Prime Boy has said, talking about the CCTV, talking about, everybody saying there was an argument in the house. As he said, maybe when the pathologist, not say maybe, when the pathologist comes, if there's a need to re-examine people or cross-examine again, they will. But before that time, I hope he's taking this on board, because he may need to have to re-examine them before the pathologist comes up. And I repeat myself again, the pathologist is going to confirm toxins in the body, time of death, those poisons and all of that. But if the pathologist cannot go to the extreme to confirm motives of that, particularly if there was a conspiracy. And everybody who's got a brain, Olaide, Detola, and every other person on this platform, please shed more light on it if I'm talking gibberish. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you, Annie Azuko. God bless you. All this on the spot tonight. Okay, Olaide, you are in charge for now. Are you the next to talk?
Yeah, I think I'm the next to talk.
Okay, activate yourself.
Yeah, good evening, everybody. Welcome back, Westo. Glad to be back. And people have missed you. People, even today, I was on a live and someone was saying, where's Westo? I was just saying, don't worry, he's fine, he's fine. Forget about the rumors that something happened to him. People are saying utter nonsense, And based on what happened today, a lot of things that happened today, from yesterday down to today, it has been hot. And the other camp, they are not resting. And that's why I'm happy that even we are came to Thank you. Yeah, so we've been on this thing for months, and it doesn't make sense that when I want to start with the lawyer. Sorry, guys, I want to start with the lawyer when he says 70%. No, we 100% disagree with you on that part, because Westo was asking you, when will these witnesses or suspect come as well? If you can't, the chief pathologist can't hold us to ransom for the next 10 weeks. No, why not allow people that witness or people that are suspect to the crime come to the inquest? We can wait. We can wait for the pathologist. See, when we were told that it's going to happen for in the next 10 weeks, okay, we accepted. But why not allow the inquest to reopen? The inquest must be reopened. And as Anna Asuka was saying, that we're going to get the time of death, what happened to his body, the toxin in his body, and everything, we're going to get that, fair enough. But we, Nigerians, or the world, we are not, based on the investigation, look at what happened today. I know it didn't happen here. That's one of the questions that I've been trying to ask. I've been trying to hear from Spending or Prime Boy. And thank God Prime Boy said that a few hours ago. He said he was not there when Mohbad punched the Prado Jeep. Prime Boy said it. But on the police report, they said he was about to punch Prime Boy before he hit the Prado Jeep. He mistakenly hit the Prado Jeep. That means Nigerian police, you can't trust them. And that is why when the lawyer was there, nobody trusted, nobody wanted to hear anything he was saying, because we knew.
Mr. Laide, in addition to that, even Spending told me that Prime Boy was not there when Mohbad punched the Prado Jeep.
So, Clemenceau.
Prime Boy told, Spending, sorry, Isha.
No need. But me, I've heard, when he was saying it today, I said, this is what I want. That's not even Prime Boy to say it, even Spending. I was not Spending to tell the whole world. If Prime Boy was there when Mohbad punched, so there's no way I'm going to believe anything that is coming from the coroner or people trying to stall the coroner inquest. If you are saying we have 70%, no 70%, because Nigerian police told us that he bled profusely from the show. So there's also like 70%. At this stage, the corona inquest is 5%. It is 5%. Because what Adura, Bami, and me told us, it is hogwash and gibberish, according to Anna Suko. And I'm speaking on Anna Suko's words now. You understand me? It is nonsense. If we should reopen the inquest, we should reopen it. Give us a date. We can't wait for next. Are you saying we should wait? Are you telling me that the pathologist will now come and read out the autopsy and toxicology report in the next 10 weeks? After then, you will now start calling the suspect and the witnesses. What are we talking about here? We've gone past that stage now. The stage we're in right now, we are not in for, and that is why all this bad news is happening. People start bringing different narrative out there. These guys have been in detention for 3 months. Why not allow them to come out and say their truth or their lies? And that is why I've been saying all this while. Look at spending today. I told people, I've been saying it, that the person that I believe will unravel things is spending. And thank God tonight, he showed it to me. I'm not expecting much from Prime, but I've said it. And I'll stand on that till we get just for Mohbad. I'm standing on it. There's nothing that Prime wants to tell me. What happened from Ikorodu down to Lekki? What happened in Lekki? How did they rush Mohbad to the hospital? Why was he not called? What happened to him? He's only one person that can testify to that. That is pending. And he's not ready to say it online. He wants to go to the court, according to him. But I know some people that are very close to him already have gotten anything he wants to say. But please, we must continue to pressure the government. The lawyer was trying to defend the executive and also the judiciary. No. You can't be here and be there. We are citizens. I'm a co-winning both the executive and the judiciary. And that is how it should be. But again, based on the whole thing that is happening right now, and I want to appeal again, I've been saying it. If you know you are for justice for Mohbad, I see no reason why I would want to be attacking one or two persons. I see no reason why I should be doing that, honestly speaking. If I know Anna Suko is for justice, we may disagree on some things, and it's 100%. I would definitely disagree with some of the panelists. And also, the commenters, it is 100%. But what is the common thing that we're looking for? Justice for Mohbad. Because if we analyze now, someone can analyze A, we arrive at C. I can analyze A, I arrive at D. But the most important thing is that we are trying to analyze, trying to look for the loopholes. Because we're already seeing loopholes from all the witnesses and the suspects. We've seen it. But it's not left to the court because, as I said, it is only the court that will exonerate the 5 suspects. We have 5 suspects. Namali Samlai, Prime Boy Spending, and the nurse. But what we want the coroner inquest to do for us is that we must have more than 5 suspects. It's not possible. We can't go to the criminal court and have just 5 suspects. Mr. Lawyer, if you are listening to me here, you all know the legal term. Audi Otera Paten. Let's hear from the other side. And let's obey. You told us that let's hear from the other side. And we must, if you are for entertainment lawyers, you should be pushing for the inquest to continue. Why should we be crying for that? And the suspect and the witnesses must come to come and say their own truth as well. And lastly, based on what is happening in the comment section about the people are dragging people, I'm less concerned in all those things. If I want to say, man, this slays from me in this era that we are in right now, the digital era.
Where have you been? Weston? It's been a minute. Thank God you're back. And Weston, you're muted. I can't hear you.
Yeah, say Western, welcome back. Did you even bother to check on me when I was offline?
Weston, we'll not argue that one because your family members are here to attack me. But guys, is it just me or does Olaide sound like spending? Maybe they are twins, so Anola does not want to tell us. But anyways, I don't really have much to say, guys. I just want us to, because I'm already seeing that some people are dragging people already. I just want to say, right, that let's not forget First of all, I want to talk to spending. Ayobami Sodiq, I want you to know that this is justice for Mohbad, justice for Mo. Messi, are you okay? Sorry, this is justice for Mo, right? Justice for Oba Mole. Please don't turn your back. Okay, especially me. Let me speak for myself. My hopes are on you, right? And I know that you want justice. That's why I'm still standing by you, right? So please don't fall our hand. Okay, don't fall our hand. Stand for justice for your friend, and by God's grace, speak your truth, guy. Speak your fucking truth. Don't care about anybody. Okay, speak your truth. Speak what you know. FCYF every other person, right? So and justice for Mohbad. And I also want to say that let's not forget that when he was speaking to Westo, right? He was receiving some calls, so probably his lawyer or some other concerned people were definitely calling to tell him that he shouldn't speak too much because under the law, let's not lie, under the law, these people are still seen as suspects, right? And that popular police slang that says whatever you say or do will be used against you in the court of law. It's not fake. So probably that's why he didn't really want to give too much information because he's the main coco. He's the main witness. He witnessed everything down to the house. As we all heard, he even witnessed till Monday. So probably that's why he doesn't want to say anything. Let's not drag him or say, oh, he's lying or this, right? Please, let's just be patient. At least their story has been correlating since day one. It's not like CY Roshi. Her own story, she has given us like 50 chapters, 50 different stories, and her story has not been the same. At least they're Prime and Spend, they're Prime Boy, sorry, Prime Boy and Spending, their story has been the same. So let's just be patient with them. So that's just what I want to say. I didn't really listen to that lawyer speaking, but when I came and I saw him attacking, like his voice was so strong, like he was very, very defensive. So I don't know. Thank God when he was asked to introduce himself, he was blunt and he said he's an entertainment lawyer. So he probably might not be, like he's not a criminal lawyer now. He's an entertainment lawyer. So that means he only
No, that is not it, Mandy. It's representing entertainment section, entertainment industry at the ongoing Corona inquest. He has been part of Corona inquest since day one, out to date. So he's a major actor in Corona inquest.
Okay. But when I came, I didn't listen to most things he said, but when I came, he was sounding so defensive, like he was trying to defend something, right? But nevertheless, I know that for this justice for Mohbad, we must get this justice by the special grace of God. No matter who is standing against this justice, they will fall. They have seen others from the beginning. They will fall because it's God and Mohbad that are working hand in hand now. And if you cannot stop God, who you want to stop? So by God's grace, we will get justice. Westo, it's really, really nice to see your fine face. Thank you, guys.
They are doing that. You have gone to accept another person. You are telling me, seeing a nice place. Leave me, just go. I know I now have a lot of rival to contest with. I've even given up. I'm not contesting again.
No, Westo, don't say that. It's you that publicly did what you did. But forgiving you, I'm a good wife, so... I'm not like that, Sha.
Well, it's okay, no problem. So people have had you. I don't know. Olaide, who is the next to talk now? And people should send requests. And let's not forget that tomorrow from 10:30 a.m. Okay, it's already Wednesday in Nigeria. So this is 12:57 a.m. So when it is 10:30 a.m., I'll be live on radio to discuss national issues as usual. After that, we'll go into justice for Mohbad, and I'll be giving us more updates, and I'll be giving us more and more information. Please, let's stay tuned. Who is next to talk now?
Lizzie Ice.
Lizzie Ice. Good evening. Lizzie Ice, you have the floor.
I don't really have much to say, but I want to advise Spending. I know what I will say might be offensive to him and to some people, but this Opata where you yarn today, like...
Please wait small, sorry. Can I drop now? Can I go now? Ola, can I go now?
I know you have an appointment that you want to go and meet up with. No problem, you can go.
You can drop. You can drop. Let
When
someone
I
come.
come back, you can bring me back up. Thank you.
Okay, no
No,
problem.
I know you want to go and meet up with an appointment, so there is no need to tell us. You can go now. Shebi now like that they do everywhere. Go now. I'm watching you. Just go. Okay. Sorry,
Lizzie, go ahead.
Lizzie. You have the floor.
Okay. So this whatever you came here to see today, don't even try it. Like, don't even try it next time. Don't even go there. If you know you can't say something, just say I can't say. In short, if you just even form the way that lawyer just formed, like say network no day, because now you're trying to contradict a lot of things, which is not fair. If you know you can't say because of the criminal this thing, just shut your mouth, please. Because what you said today, I swear to God, as even say West to allow me come this place, if you're not even like me spending, I'm just saying my mind. So through the case of next time, if you want to go to some other people's life or whatever, when they ask you a question and you know you can't say, just say I can't say, please. What you do today, not try and next time. Don't even do it next time. That's all I have to say. Thank you for allowing me.
Worry, wait you happen now. Why can't they worry the lawyer now? Worry.
I know worry lawyer that now spend the meme best. Now spend the meme just best. Not fair.
It is well. Thank you for that. Without wasting time, I go quickly to Kike Larami. Is it Kike Larami or Kike Larami? Is it Larami or Larami? You have the floor, please. Unmute yourself and say something.
Hello, good evening, Westo. I just want to talk to you. Hello, can you hear me?
Please, Kike, go ahead. You are on. You are live
Can
and
you
direct.
hear me?
Yes, loud and clear. Go ahead, please.
Okay, how are you doing?
I'm fine. I'm okay.
Yeah, I've been calling you, not picking up my calls.
Well, so sorry about that. Probably when I was busy, when I was, of course, you should know there's no reason I wouldn't have it, no? Please pardon me.
Okay,
I'll
I'm
return your call, definitely.
just checking on you. Now, you Sabi. I just want to say hi to you because I've not seen you online for so long. So that's why I come up to just say hi because you're not responding to my messages. So, thank you. That's all I have to say. Thank you.
Sorry, Kike. I was not feeling for actually, but to God be the glory. I'm back to back.
Thank you. Thank God for your life. That's all.
All right,
I
thank
just want
you.
to check on you.
All right, it's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it. Let me go back to Banjizi, and after that, I'll allow Expander to talk.
Hello, Westo. How are you?
I'm fine. Good evening. Good to have you back.
Good to have you back. It's good that we can hear your voice and your family life. You know, it's been a while. We've heard from you. And to be candid, you actually gave me a space because when I first joined this journey for Mohbad, it was true. You were one of the platforms I came to hear quite a lot of information and undiluted information, which is quite good. And I want you to keep that up. Because what I think is we don't have too much integrity anymore. There's no integrity within humans. So we're just free to lie, we're free to deceive, we're free to just do as we want, knowing fully that we don't even own the life that we live. You know, so I'm glad that you're well. You know, it wasn't that life-threatening, and you're back with us to fight this journey, to continue this journey. And I say to everyone, please, your mental health is important. We're all here to raise our voice so that we can keep the heat on. Even they keep saying the internet does nothing. We know that the internet has kept this case going. We all know that. And we have to keep doing it. Because the point is, in as much people want to take us as irrelevant, we're actually more relevant. You know, we're more relevant than you can even imagine. We're more like a government. You know, because when truth comes together, when people with like minds come together, they achieve great things. Things are impossible. Things that people will think, oh, it's not, never been done. In my lifetime, I've never seen anyone being assumed. I've not. I only hear in the Bible where they said Jesus came back from, I've not seen in real life. And this is a testimony for me that, look, there's a living God, and Mohbad itself is representing him, trying to show us where our society has decayed. This is what we're seeing. We see men that have families and they come up with a mic and they say a lot of rubbish. I'm not laying emphasis to anyone, but the point is, if you want to deceive people, don't come and deceive people that have got intelligence. There's no point. There's nothing you're going to gain. Even the life you're living right now, you might not wake up tomorrow. The richest man has died. The poorest man has died. So what is it in life for you? What are you here for? I always like to not just talk about Mohbad case, but always try to relate it to us ourselves. I'm so glad that I'm back here to speak because it's been a while. But at the end of the day, the journey goes on. Life goes on. And you can see, that we're actually achieving. Even though some people could come and say we've done 70%, which I just feel is just nonsense. For you to even say that, for you to think, and then you say it out of your mouth, knowing fully that you're not talking to your children. You're talking to parents, grandparents, fathers, mothers, uncles, older people than you. So why deceit? Why are we doing it? What do we gain? When do we start to gain? The money, wherever you're being paid, when will it finish? Would you even be here to finish spending that money? Who do you want to try and oppress? Because I'm not interested. I'm not interested. So it's sad that we get people who come up and they kind of try and use their education and English to misuse the life we're living. We're all on this earth. Nobody died, but, we're still here. And you're telling us they've done 70%? That's just annoying, insultive. It's just like the same PRO that spoke. They are confused. You've sold your integrity. You can't even tell the truth. And the point is, we're raising next generation, and then you wonder that you raise a child. One bastard will come and destroy your child's life because that bastard was not raised properly. So what are you doing? You're not going to marry your children. You're not going to be their friends. They're going to go out like Mohbad and go and mingle. What do you know is going to poison them? What are you doing? So in as much, I don't always like to, ramp on, and because obviously it's someone else's platform. But it's always good to think about this thing deep before we come out. Internet never forgets. It's the best thing that happened to Nigeria. We forget a lot. Now we can go back to the internet and just type. And in the case of Prime Boy and everything, it's good for him to clear his name. Whether or not he had a hand in it, he's had a problem for life. He's been announced as a prime suspect. There's no embassy he's not going to go that his name will not pop up. So it's for him to clear his name, really clear his name, because I think he doesn't understand what it means to clear his name. You'll be labeled already. And the person that labels you has money against you, against the odds. They could decide to get 10 sons that will use their education to save a killer. And the way you think about all these things, what is life itself? If a son can be defending something that knows that went wrong, so where is humanity? Anyone can be paid, Everybody can be paid. It depends on your situation. In case if you want your child to go to best school, that means you can be, if you can't work, you will find someone to pay you for that. And they pay you to do something against the will of God. So, not just to rant about the bush, it's so annoying when people just come out and say things, because there's some people that we're listening and we're not dumb. We know the police has failed. We know it's not the whole of the police. But I think Wunmi is in charge of the police in Lagos. That's all I can think about it. Because if it takes someone that is not even a CID, that is not even it's just a human rights activist, speaking for the people in truth, and everybody's running up and down. And you have people that we trained in the police. We spend money. They've got inspector general posts, and they just come up and talk like say their own children are going to be in a bubble. We're living on the same earth. We're living on the same earth. So, that I just want to just put a bit there, but welcome back, Wasto. We have to keep on. Justice for Mohbad. Everybody, thank you so much for listening. I will just come down now, so at least someone else can come up. Thank you.
All right, thank you. God bless you. Banjizi. God bless you. All right. Mr. Expander, you are the next to talk. Over to you.
Good evening, Westo, and